CPVX, CPVX, CPVX. This is Havana Calling. CPVX, CPVX, CPVX. This is Radio Havana calling our shortwave listeners on Radio Amateur. Welcome to VX's Unlimited, Radio Havana's weekly feature dedicated to the fascinating world of radio communications.
Hola amigos aficionados all around the world. Chapman is here with us, and in Havana we have the range of rain and thunderstorms in the early afternoon Friday, and well after midnight local time Saturday. And the Friday afternoon I disconnected all my Zona Nacional and AC power lines connected. And about 4 p.m. I have a storm from quite close to my house. We go and the lightning storm season nearby my right building that are well protected with all of lightning rods connected to very well sewage transmission from QSL on the air, the communication of the Unlimited QSL on air. Amigos, I listen to what station you have on the tour, June 1st, 2019, and this guy I'm ready to the 76 kilogram frequency, transfer from Denver, South Central. WhatsApp and Spanish program, ID at 0300 and frequency 60 metros, music after 302. Please confirm our reception when it comes to the program. Services, Juba Guairica, from Finland, Turku, City, Finland. Hola amigos Juba, thank you very much. On 2040 we are running with the information of 100 kilowatt transmitted to the worldwide solar panel. The service from Global Grand Broadcasting in the first place. Our next topic to yourself is on its way to you via airmail. And more QSL on the air, the very popular station. The internet to listen Adriel, who tells us in his email. Greetings, it's a pleasure to write to you again. I'm writing to Arnaldo about the interference that my digital TV set-top box causes to shortwave radio reception. What can I do, Arnaldo, to mitigate it? And he continues his message with a request. Arnaldo, if you could send me simple antenna or receive schematic to my postal address, I would be very grateful. Every Sunday I hear your show. Adriel Amaya Armas from Bowling Ground, Matanzas, Cuba. And my reply to Adriel, the converter box of digital terrestrial television is a very complex electronic equipment in which several processes take place at the same time, simultaneously, ranging from the reception of the broadcast signal from the terrestrial digital TV transmitter on the UHF band to its separation in 8 television programs, now high-quality telephonic audio signals, and a series of value-added services additional. All these processes generate radioelectric signals that cover a wide range of frequencies in the vicinity of the converter, which affects the reception, especially in the medium wave and the shortwave band. Now, the only possible solution is to move the radio receiver as far as possible from the place where the TV and the digital TV converter set-top box are installed. There is also, of course, the option of keeping television equipment off while listening to shortwave stations. That's the solution possible. Regarding the request for technical information to be sent via postal mail, Amigo Adriel is already included in our distribution list, so you will receive technical materials available to us in our database, and we'll send them via email and also via postal address. By the way, I mentioned that during my childhood and adolescence, I visited family members very near in the area of Matanzas province where you live, Adriel. So I remember that we made the first station reception of television signals from Mexico during radio propagation openings via sporadic layers at the Pedro Betancourt town, very near to Bowling Ground where you live. Made it possible to see stations in Mexico on channels 2 and 3 for the first time ever. Good news about the development of the use of new frequency bands by amateur radio operators in Europe. The Telecommunications Administration of the Republic of Ireland authorized the use of the new band of 8 meters or 40 megahertz to all licensees of amateur radio licenses, and the first test have 2 important successful tests. First one is that many potential users managed to adapt FM equipment using mobile stations to operate in the 8 meter band from the previous 7 meter band. The second success that reaches their relevance is the specialized press is the report of the first communication between Ireland and Germany to cross-band. That is to say, from Ireland they transmitted on the 8 meter band, 40 megahertz, 40 megahertz signals that were captured heard in Germany. And from that country, they replied in the band of 50 megahertz or 6 meters. These communications were made using ionospheric means of the typical sporadic layers of the summer of the northern hemisphere in Europe. Yes, amigos, you are listening to Radio Havana, Cuba. I am Arnaldo Arnicoro, my ham radio called Sign CO2KK. And now I present to you more information about the fascinating world of radio. Scientific researchers participating in the plans for a future expedition to planet orbit are simulating how the propagation of shortwave radio signals will behave in the atmosphere of the planet Mars. These spacecraft that have already descended on Mars registered the existence of a ionosphere that is dependent on solar activity and very similar to our own ionosphere here on Earth, although of a weaker nature. These studies aim to connect different bases inhabited by the expeditionaries to Mars, by signals from shortwave, for which until now they only they had to communicate using several satellites in orbit at low altitude whenever they arrived in Mars at different bases. And of course, just like the astronauts who orbit the Earth in the ISS, International Space Station, some of the first expeditions created to Mars will take on board at least one amateur radio operator that we hope so will try to communicate with the Earth in the authorized microwave band. Several applications for cell telephones are designed for the teaching of Morse radio telegraphy and have proven their effectiveness by shortening the time necessary for students to receive Morse signals at the minimum speed of 5 groups of characters per minute, which is perfectly useful to communicate between amateur radio stations in the shortwave bands. These tutorials offer more advanced versions to train operators to receive and transmit radio telegraphy signals at speeds of the order of 15 to 20 characters per minute, which are often used for DX communications by experienced operators. G4 software Oscar November. G4 N is the most popular among the free applications available on the internet website for learning to operate using the Morse code radio telegraphy. Just issued on the 1st day of June, the official month of May international transport number at 10.1. I will repeat it. Official month of May international transport number coming from Belgium, from the Royal Observatory, 10.1. So that 10.1 is the number to fill in the data asked by propagation forecasting software. But you can also do a second round of analysis and fit the number 5 to the empty slot and compare the results obtained from the two transport numbers. And also, yes, there's the transport numbers. Yes, there's not a lot of difference between 10 and 5. If you want to have an idea what will happen when the international transport numbers average reaches 20, hopefully try again and see how shortwave propagation conditions do improve by doubling the number of transports. Send your signal reports and comments about this and other Radio Havana Cuba programs to info.rhc@enet.cu. That's info.rhc@enet.cu. or via airmail to Arnie Coro, my last name is spelled Charlie Oscar Romeo Oscar, Arnie Coro, Radio Havana, Cuba, and I hope to see you all at the middle of the week edition of the Access Unlimited next Tuesday and Wednesday UTC days. Until then, amigos.
And that's all for today. This is Arnie Coro, Radio Amateur CO2KK, your host here at Radio Havana's DXS Unlimited, saying 73 and very good DX.
You're tuned to Radio Havana, Cuba. Thanks for joining us, making RHC Radio Havana, Cuba part of your weekend.